All right. Welcome back, my beautiful individuals. This is Living Good with Jakeb Livengood. This one is awesome. All right. We pick a different topic every day, and today, man, you ever heard of FOMO? The fear of missing out. Ah, you're going to miss out. Ah. All right. FOMO. It's not real. Okay. It's just not. It really comes down to the vibrational state you're in, okay? So note it back to my process, okay? So I used to rave a lot and I loved it. It was fun. I liked partying. There's nothing wrong with partying. None of this comes from judgment. If you still party, that's cool. I'm glad that you're with that. But I got to a point in my life, right, where spiritual discernment or the Holy Spirit, whatever you want to call it, I got to the point where like I'm going to these raves, these parties, these big festivals, and I wasn't like carefree dancing around jiving vibing anymore. I was looking at the visuals and I was like seeing demonic symbolism cooked up like, subtly. And then beyond just that, I was like, hey, like I'm in my early 20s. I have a business. I'm a business owner. I'm not where I want to be in my life, you know, physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, the whole shebang. And I'm over here and I'm partying, vibing out. I got my friends around me and that's all cool. And this is supposed to feel good, like I'm supposed to be vibing out, and I have in the past, but it wasn't hitting anymore. And I was like, I am supposed to be doing more. It was the discernment, spiritual discernment. It was the Holy Spirit telling me, "Hey, this is great to party, but what are you really partying for, right? Like you're not honoring your future self to get towards your goals, dreams, and visions." And I actually got to this point where Andrew Tate's actually said this, and I really love it. Fun isn't fun. I don't enjoy fun. And you see, maybe you're in a state in your life where you do feel FOMO, right? You're scrolling through social media and maybe you skipped a weekend with the boys or the girls, right? Whoever you are listening to this. And you go and watch some of their stories and they were out clubbing and everybody's having fun and they're popping bottles and oh man, and they're having all this fun and I got I got to get up at 5 in the morning and go to work tomorrow. Oh man. But you get to a point and I don't know about you, but me personally, and this is my story that I went through and I hope that you get there if you're not there already, and maybe this will help you get there by me sharing my story, but like you do get to the point where you're like, that was fun in one chapter of my life and like I really did enjoy hanging out and vibing out with my friends like that, but like I'm not in that season. I'm in the grind season. Right now I'm in the winter arc season. I am trying to get up intentionally, willfully at 4 a.m. I'm trying to do my ice baths every day. I'm trying to go crazy in the gym 7 days a week, 2 hours a day, bare minimum. Do my cardio. We're not skipping cardio, okay? We're doing the sauna. We're making sure that we leave and the watch says we burned 1,000 calories, right? And then we're staying in a deficit and we're eating protein centric meals. I'm trying to lock in. I'm trying to do an hour of education on a high income skill every day. I'm trying to do a podcast a day every day. I'm doing business calls. My schedule's booked up. I got a meeting with a pastor soon that wants me to actually underwrite under him in a church setting, trying to get involved into ministry. There's a lot of stuff I'm doing and like I don't really like fun. And just like in the four pillars of the good life episode that I talked about, like you should substitute the happiness pillar for fulfillment. Like, why even trying to seek happiness? Happiness is fleeting. Like you shouldn't try and go be happy. And it sounds weird, right? Because like actually most of my days I'm not really all that happy. I'm very fulfilled, but most of my days when I'm journaling at the end of the day and I'm like, all right, well, what did I do today? I go over the whole list. Every minute was accounted for. I've got time blocks for everything. And I'm like, there were some moments where they were happy, on that call when that guy said, "Hey, you helped me with this." And this was how my week went. I actually get a lot of my short term happiness from actually hearing the success of individuals that I've helped and they've experienced growth from that. That actually gives me more happiness than like going out and having a drink with the boys, you know? And it's like weird. But FOMO's not real. It really isn't, because you get to a chapter in your life where you're like, I actually would prefer to be locked in than to engage in this buffoonery, engage in this debauchery, this degeneracy, and have fun today, but then not reap the benefits of being locked in tomorrow. I'd rather be locked in. And it's just where you get to when you really get serious about your process, your growth, your evolution, your personal development, your business development, and actually affecting positive change in the world, being the light of the world, and actually helping others do the same, find their purpose, find their vision, and actualize that. It's like, why am I going to be out here talking about all this stuff on social media, telling people how to live better, telling people how to treat their body like a temple, telling people how to meditate, telling people how to build these high income skills, and then on the weekend I'm going out and partying? Like, that's not it. I'm not gonna put myself in a situation where I'm now a bigot and I'm telling people to do one thing and I'm doing something else. That's crazy. So it really comes down to how locked in you want to be. And no worries, however locked in you want to be is however locked in you want to be. Hello, cat. Yes. Yes, hello. My cat wanted to feature in the podcast. Actually, for you audio only listeners, this will be sort of irrelevant, but here's my cat. You're a good kitty, huh? Anyways, back on point. FOMO's not real. And if you're in a part or a chapter in your life where you're experiencing FOMO, am I not petting you enough? I'm sorry. I'm filming a podcast. Yeah. Yeah. And you're bumping up against my camera. I do love you, though. You're so cute. FOMO is not real, guys. Okay. And it's okay to experience and feel FOMO. Totally is. But I want you to know that when you get to that level where your growth is more important to you than fun, than short term fulfillment, because it is fulfilling to party, right? You're making lasting long term memories with your friends. You are. And that's a good thing. It's a really good thing. You get to keep those memories your whole life. However, how much cooler would it be to be partying when you're celebrating some sort of big overarching vision and achievement in your life? Then you're partying, right? Think about it. FOMO isn't real. And if you experience it, it's just because you're not in that season yet where you've moved beyond those tendencies, habits, and behaviors. And that's okay. So I hope that you take this. Yeah, my cat is messing with the camera. I love it though. Can't be perfect. We're just rolling with the punches, baby. So, FOMO's not real. And that was today's podcast. It really isn't. And, if you experience FOMO, fear of missing out, I mean, I still see my friends' raves going on all the time. I mean, what was it? Lost Lands just happened last weekend. And man, it did look awesome. It looked awesome. And I was like, wow, it's amazing. Beautiful pyrotechnics. The setup's great. Main stages was awesome. But at the same time, I didn't really experience the feeling of, ah, man, I really wish I was there. No, I'm really happy being dialed in like I am right now. It's like I couldn't imagine any other version of reality that I would enjoy more. So, yeah, FOMO's not real. I love you guys. Stay locked in for this winter.